Hello and welcome. I'm Thomas Porteous and you are watching the Africa Brief on NewsX World. Let's take a look at some of the top stories of the hour. The United Nations calls for an immediate ceasefire in El Fasher, warning that civilians are cut off from food, healthcare and safe escape routes as fighting intensifies. Aid agencies say targeted attacks on hospitals and humanitarian workers are deepening the crisis. Darfur's governor, Mini Mawawi, demands protection for civilians in Al Fasher as the RSF claims to have seized the city. He calls for the fate of the displaced to be revealed for an independent investigation into the alleged massacres. 4 people are dead after security forces clashed with supporters of an opposition leader who claims victory in Cameroon's presidential election. Tensions are rising ahead of official results, with protesters demanding their candidate be recognised as the winner. As President Trump and Secretary of State Marco Rubio depart the ASEAN summit for Japan, China's top envoys join leaders from Brazil, Canada, the EU and ASEAN to advance new economic partnerships and trade agreements. US President Donald Trump says he expects the United States and China to come away with a deal as he prepares to meet President Xi Jinping in South Korea this week. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump says he has a lot of respect for President Xi as he continues his Asia tour. US President Donald Trump leaves Malaysia for the second leg of his Asia tour, with Air Force One departing Kuala Lumpur for Tokyo. He will meet Japan's new Prime Minister, Shinai Takaichi, on Tuesday. Brazil's President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva says US President Donald Trump has assured him a trade agreement can be reached to ease punitive tariffs. Lula spoke after meeting Trump on the sidelines of a Southeast Asian summit. Venezuela accuses Trinidad and Tobago of staging a military provocation with the CIA during joint exercises in the Caribbean, claiming mercenaries were caught planning a false flag attack to trigger a full confrontation with Caracas. The United Nations' Emergency Relief Coordinator, Tom Fletcher, has called for an immediate ceasefire